Good morning, students. So, today my topic is finding the locus. See, uh, in previous sessions, we discussed about how to represent a complex number geometrically in the orgone plane and addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So those things how to represent a complex number in the orgone plane. And one more topic we discussed geometrical meanings. Means what is the representation? So geometrically the circle means how to represent. Next, suppose straight line, okay, ellipse, hyperbola, okay. So those things how to represent what is the geometrically meaning, what is the concept, and not only that bisector. So bisector of straight line AB also we discuss. Those things we discuss. Now in this session I want to discuss the finding the locus. See, satisfy some specific condition, find the locus of a point. See, I am discussing in this session shortcut ways. So sometimes on looking that equation we can know that whether that is straight line or circle or ellipse or hyperbola. So how to that we will discuss. Okay, first I want to discuss the introduction, then I go to the problems, each one separately. Okay, so what is, for example, what is my first point? If you observe that it is the given equation in the form of mod z minus z naught is equal to r, means what here, what it represents, already I told you that it represents it represents equation of circle having the center is z naught and radius is r. So what you know that the center is z naught and that radius is r. Z minus Z naught is equal to so what is happening here? So it has equidistance from the center. The locus of all the points having equidistance from the center of the circle, that is Z naught, and the radius is r. That equidistance is r. That already I discussed. So by this concept, what I can, if any equation, if you looking like this form, I can say that it represents, what is the locus? It represents a circle having the center at z naught and the radius is r, okay. So by using this thing I can do some example problems. Okay, so what is that? For example, you have like this question, this is exercise problem also. Z minus 2 minus 3i is equal to 5 you have. So what is the, find the locus of the satisfy this condition. Geometrically what it represents is given the question. According to this concept, I can write this as z minus, shall I write minus common here, 2 plus 3i. If I write this 2 plus 3i, minus 2 minus is equal to 5. So it represents looking like this only. Z naught is what here? 2 plus 3i. R is equal to 5. So from this what is Z naught? 2 plus 3i. What is R? 5. Okay, so 2 plus 3 I can written as what? 2 comma 3 ordered pair. So means what? This represents what? Equation of a circle having the center 2 comma 3, means in the first coordinate. Somewhere it have 2 comma 3 here. What is the radius here? 5. Okay, so you can draw the figure properly. So what understand here? The center is 2 comma 3 in the first coordinate. The radius is 5. Then if you draw the circle, it represents that line. So what is our locus now? Here the locus of this is circle. So not only this, if you substitute z is equal to x plus iy, if you simplify taking a real part, imaginary part, mod means under root x square plus 5 square. If you simplify, finally also you got the same value, same resultant. So that's one. In the objective questions, if they're given, if you remember like this, direct instead of any simplification, direct you can understand that the center is 2 comma 3, radius is 5. Understood? So otherwise if you want simplification, substitute z is equal to x plus iy, then you do simplify, take under root x square real part square plus imaginary part square is equal to 5, simplify, then also you will get the same locus, that is circle. Similarly, you can take a second example, mod z is equal to 2. You have the doubt, madam, there is no z now. So I can return this z minus 0, 0 mod is equal to 2. Shall I write like this? Sorry. Mod z equal to can written as mod z minus 0, 2. So this is what here 0 represents what? Z naught. Z naught is equal to 0. That is nothing but 0 plus I into 0. It is nothing but origin. What is the center here? Origin. And the radius is 2. So if you simplify this, how to simplify? Mod z equal to 2 means what? Mod of x plus iy is equal to 2. Mod of x plus iy means under root x square plus 5 square. Here also with the same answer, that it represents a circle having the center is origin and the radius is R2. Okay, so why I'm telling this, if you remember this shortcut way, it is easy for objective questions. So instead of simplification anything, directly in the form of mod z minus z naught is equal to r, then z naught is the center, r is the radius. So why I'm explaining, it is a shortcut way to identify the locus easily. Okay, so geometrically the meaning is that. So similarly, you can do the next problem. Here also the same thing. For example, mod z, I am giving one question. Try this. Minus 1 plus I is equal to 1. Find the locus. So in objective questions, if you given like that, what I can do? Mod z minus common 1 minus I. Shall I write that? Minus common 1 minus r. So this is total in the form of z minus z naught is equal to r form. So where z naught is equal to what? 1 minus I. So 1 minus I means if you write ordered pair form, one real part, imaginary part is minus 1. What is radius? 1. So if you compare this, what you understand, again it represents locus is what? Circle having the center is 1 comma minus 1 and the radius is 1. 1 comma minus 1 means lies in which quadrant? X positive, y negative. So when x positive, y negative, fourth quadrant. So the circle is in fourth quadrant having the center, this radius is 1. So for objective questions, it is usually you can know that whether it represents circle or straight line by using the standard form in shortcut way. Okay, so next question, for next thing, this is what circle. Next what I want to represent, let us see, already we discussed geometrical meaning this previous session is. So what I discussed in the previous session, mod z minus z1 by z minus z2 is equal to k. If suppose if k is equal to 1, if k not equal to 1, then it represents what again? Circle. It represents circle. If k is equal to 1, it represents straight line. Already I discussed this. This is how to remember in shortcut way also. So straight line is nothing but perpendicular bisector of z1, z2. How? Let us see. For example, here, okay, what is the first point? K not equal to 1. If you know that k not equal to 1 means suppose 2 or 3 or something, any number except 1, then I can say that if it is in the form directly, I have to know by this form it presents a circle. The locus is circle. If k is equal to 1, suppose if k is equal to 1, what happened? Let us see. It is in the form of mod z minus z1. K equal to 1 means it go to this side, right side. It will become mod z minus z2. In the case of k is equal to 1. So what happened? Already I discussed this. This represents what? Perpendicular bisector of AB. Perpendicular bisector of z1, z2. So means what? It represents what? The locus of equidistance from z1 and z2 is equal to. Is equal to means what? The distances. The z represents what? The z represents equidistance from z1 and z2. Mod of z minus z1 is equal to mod of z minus z2. So equidistance means that locus represents what? Bisector of z1, z2. So bisector is nothing but it represents indirectly a straight line. Understood? Represents a straight line when in the case of k is equal to 1. If k not equal to 1, if you understand that, it represents a circle. Let us see some problems also. For example, by using this concept, we can do directly some examples. For example, given the question mod 2 into z minus 2 is equal to z minus 1. Okay, so now I want to do this. I want to use a above property that, for example, mod z minus 1 by z minus 2 is equal to 2. Is it? Yeah. So this is also can written as mod of z minus 1 by z minus 2 is equal to 2. What happened here? You can looking the above property. What is the property here? Mod of z minus z1 by mod of z minus z equal to k. It is in that form only, no? Yes. So you have the doubt, madam, it is z1 is 1, z2 is 2. Here the z1 is 1, z2 is 2. See, already I told you real number is also a complex number. Is it? Real 1 is also a complex number because I can written 1 plus I into 0, 2 plus I into 0. So this z1, z2 and k is equal to 2 here. Means what I understand, k not equal to 1. Is it? K not equal to 1. If k not equal to 1 means according to our known concept, what I can say now, k not equal to 1 means the given represents what is the locus. Again it represents what? Circle. The locus is what here? Circle. From this I don't know that what is center and radius. If they are asking center and radius, then you have to simplify again here. So how to simplify here? If you know center and radius, you have to simplify z is equal to x plus iy. Here also z is equal to x plus iy, substitute and take this side and do the squaring on both sides. I done that concept in the next exercise problem. I done in that way. Then you can see that there we can understand what is the center, what is the radius of the circle. For example, in objective question they doesn't ask anything, just a circular straight line, ellipse, hyperbola. They ask like that in objective questions, then no need of doing all those things. By using this shortcut method, you can say that the locus is a circle. If k is equal to 1, then I can say locus is a straight line, nothing but that is also perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay, understood? So for example, I can give one more example also. For example, z minus 5y by z plus 5y is equal to 1. Okay, so mod z minus 5y by z plus 5y is equal to 1 means I can say that here what happened. Now tell me, here it is represents in the form of z minus z1 by z minus z2 form. So I can sorry, so mod z minus 5y by, here z plus 5y can written as z minus of minus 5y. Here see, so z minus 5y, z minus of minus 5y plus 5y can written as minus into minus. Again it is in the form of what? Z minus z1 by z minus z2 is equal to k form. Understood? But here k is equal to what? 1. What is z1? 5y. What is z2? Minus 5y. These are complex numbers, but k is equal to 1. If k is equal to 1, already I told you that. So you can observe that if k is equal to 1 represents what here? Straight line. So what is the locus now here? Now the locus is straight line. Straight line for this problem. So they ask the question, find the locus of the z satisfy this condition means, since it is k equal to 1 here, it is in this form. I can say that it represents straight line and it is nothing but perpendicular bisector of z1, z2. I think you got some idea now. Okay, so because in objective questions doing all simplification, substituting z space iy and simplification, instead of those doing, if you remember the standard forms, you can easily identify whether the locus is straight line, circle, ellipse, hyperbola, those things. Okay, so now you can also get one more thing, ellipse, hyperbola. Okay, what is the ellipse here? Suppose you have to remember the standard form mod z minus z1 plus mod z minus z2 is equal to k. You have to remember that if k is not equal to mod z1 minus z2. K not equal to mod minimum, then it represents that ellipse. Represents ellipse. Next, if suppose k is equal to, if k is equal to mod z1 minus z2, then it represents a line segment, line joining of z1 z2. So straight line, it represents line joining of z1 z2 means it represents a straight line. So what is a locus? So this is by using this concept I can give the explanation also. For example, ellipse. How the ellipse already I told in the previous session. Ellipse means looking like. No. So okay, sorry. So ellipse means here. Okay, draw the ellipse properly. So what is my concept here? Z, if you take any point on this, suppose if I take Z1, Z2. So what I am telling here, Z mod Z1 minus Z2 is equal to, suppose the distance Z minus Z1 plus Z minus Z2 is equal to Z1 minus Z2. For example, when it is possible, tell me now. Here if Z lies somewhere here, then Z minus Z1 plus Z minus Z2 is equal Z1 minus Z2. One problem you can understand that. Okay. So mod Z minus 1 plus mod Z minus plus 1 is equal to 4. Okay. See, in this what you understand that here mod Z minus Z1 plus mod Z minus Z2 is equal to 4. Here Z1 is what here? 1. Z2 is what here? Minus 1. So now what is Z1 minus Z2? Let us see. K is equal to 4 here. So mod Z1 minus Z2 means here 1 minus of 1 minus of minus 1. It represents what here? 1 plus 1, you can nothing but 2. So mod Z1 minus Z2 is equal to, you got as a 2 here. So can I say that K is what? 4. But I got mod Z1 minus Z2 is equal to 2. So I can say that here K naught is equal to Z mod Z1 minus Z2. So what I told you now, K not equal to mod Z1 minus Z2 means it represents what? Ellipse equation. You can observe this standard form. So if K not equal to mod Z1 minus Z2 means it represents a ellipse. So why did K equal to mod Z1 minus Z2 means if K equal to mod Z means the Z minus Z1 plus Z minus Z2 is equal to mod Z1 minus Z2. When this relation is true, if Z lies on the straight line Z1 Z2, then the relation is true. That's why K is equal to mod Z1 minus Z2 means it represents a line segment joining of AB Z1 Z2. So here but K not equal to mod Z1 minus Z2 means I can say that it represents a ellipse. What is our answer now? The locus is ellipse. Okay. So now you can observe that ellipse means here it have the addition. So mod Z minus Z1 plus mod Z minus Z2. But when you go to hyperbola, you can see for hyperbola case also. The last point here. So what is hyperbola? Mod Z minus Z1 minus mod Z minus Z2 is equal to K. So when it represents a hyperbola, when it not represents a hyperbola like straight line, same. Here you can observe in the previous addition, here it has subtraction. Mod Z minus Z1 minus mod Z minus Z2 is equal to K. If K not equal to, if K not equal to mod Z1 minus Z2, then it represents a hyperbola. Okay. If K is equal to mod Z1 minus Z2, then it represents a straight line. Straight line joining of Z1 and Z2. Okay, so what I am saying that it is represents a straight line and Z lies on the ray BA here, means Z2, Z1. Okay, whatever. What is the meaning here? You can see. So already geometrically hyperbola concept I told you that. What is geometrically hyperbola? Like this. So hyperbola means actually these things all you will read ellipse hyperbola in the next semester. So mods are example here. Somewhere z lies here. If it is z1, if it is z2, so means what I am telling, z minus of z1 minus z minus z2 is equal to k. Okay, if k is not equal to mod z1 minus z2 means k does not lie on the straight line. Somewhere it lies outside, is it? Next, k is equal to mod z1 minus z2 means here k is equal to means what here? Suppose, for example, Z lies somewhere here. Suppose Z lies here, somewhere on the line Z1, Z2, Z2, Z1. Suppose Z lies here. What is the meaning here? So the distance between Z1 minus Z2 is equal to, so Z minus Z1, for example, if the Z lies here, what happened here? Z minus Z1 minus of Z minus Z2. So Z minus Z1 means from this to this, the total distance minus this distance, Z minus Z2, subtraction is equivalent to what? The distance between Z1 and Z2. This total minus this means what is the distance? Z1 minus Z2. Z1 minus Z2. K is equal to means what? This total distance minus this distance equal to Z1 minus Z2 equal to K. Here Z1 minus Z2 means, so Z lies where? On the ray Z1 Z2 means nothing but represents a straight line. When it is K equal to mod Z1 minus Z2 like ellipse. Same concept. But k not equal to means does not lie in the straight line. It satisfies this condition means it represents a hyperbola. You have to remember shortcut way like this. So I can do one example problem also. So see here. Example. So what is my example problem? For example, you can see one question. Mod z minus, you can take any example, you can know that. For example, z minus 2 minus of z minus z plus 2. Okay, so is equal to, you can take anything. For example, 5. So what happened here? Z1 is equal to 2, Z2 is equal to minus 2. Okay, what is happening here? You can observe here z1 z2 because it is in the form of z minus of z0. So minus of minus z2 is minus 2. K is equal to 5 here. So what is z1 minus z2 here? So z1 minus z2 means z1 is 2, z2 is what here? Minus 2. So what happened here? 2 plus 2, 4. So you are getting what is the answer here? 4. Under root 4 square is nothing but again 4 only now. So under root x square you are getting x. So 4 means here k is 5. So what I observe here? K not equal to mod z1 minus z2. Understood? So you can written this as mod z minus 2 minus of mod z minus of minus 2 is equal to 5. So means what here? Z1 is 2, Z2 is minus 2. If take Z1 minus of Z2 means what here? Plus 4. K not equal to mod Z1. Here it is in represents a K. K is equal to 5. So by the above concept, K not equal to mod Z1 minus Z2 means it represents what? Hyperbola. Now what is our required locus? Hyperbola. So what is your question now? If they given like this, find the locus of a point satisfy the condition mod z minus 2 minus of mod z plus 2 is equal to 5. Then what is the locus now? That locus is hyperbola. What is the locus? Hyperbola. So we can revise problems once again. You can see here. So next, our example, my question is z minus 4 plus z minus 12 by 5 is equal to 10. Tell me answer. What is the locus? It represents what? Z minus 4 plus Z minus 12 by 5 equal 10. So tell me the answer. I think my answer is ellipse. Why? Why? Because it is in the form of Z1 is 4, Z2 is 12 by 5, K is equal to 10. Simple. So what is Z1 minus Z2 here? So it is in the form of 4 minus 12 by 5. So you can say that 5 to 5 4 ja 20 minus 12 8 by 5. So tell me now, is it equal to K? No, it is not equal to K. So mod Z1 minus Z2 not equal to K, and it is in the form of Z minus Z1 plus Z minus Z2 equal to K form. Hence I can say that the locus is what here? Ellipse. Okay, I think you understand the concept now. See, I am explaining geometrically how to identify whether the given condition equation represents a circle, straight line, ellipse, hyperbola. Mainly focus on these things. Okay, so because actually z is equal to x plus 5y, you can substitute and simplify those things also, you can do the you can get the answers. But why I am explaining shortcut ways means on observing, on seeing that equation, easily you can identify that whether it represents locus is straight line or circle or ellipse or hyperbola or how means. So in objective questions if they given, instead of doing total simplification by observing these things, if you remember the shortcut methods, you can easily get the answers. Okay, so just we revise the things once again. What is that? So what is the first point here? So what is our first condition? Mod z minus, sorry, so z minus z naught is equal. So mod z minus z naught is equal to r. So it represents what here? So what is the first? Mod z minus z naught is equal to r. So whenever it represents, what it represents? That represents a circle. What is the locus? Find the locus of this, satisfy the z, satisfy the condition. This means what? It represents a circle having the center is z naught and the radius is r. So similarly, if you take, so already we done the problems by that. So next example what? Next what? If it is in the form of the given question, not z minus z1 by z minus z2 is equal to k. If k not equal to 1 means truth is something else. So then we can say that it represents again a circle only. But if k is equal to 1, you can say that it is represents a straight line equation and nothing but it represents perpendicular bisector of z1 and z2. Okay, next. So already we discussed those problems by that concept. Next, ellipse. Ellipse means what? Suppose it represents in the form of mod z minus z1 plus z minus z2 equal to k. You can find the distance between z1 and z2. If k not equal to mod z1 minus z2, directly I can observe that it represents a ellipse equation. If k is equal to mod z1 minus z2, it represents a line joining, means straight line. It represents a straight line equation of z1 and z2. So z lies on the straight line, the locus is. Next, similarly here also mod z minus z1 minus z minus z2. The ellipse means plus, hyperbola means subtraction. So in that case also same concept. If k not equal to mod z1 minus z2, then it represents hyperbola. If k is equal to mod z1 minus z2, then it represents a straight line joining z2 and z1. And z lies on the straight line. Okay, so still we have solve the problems and exercise that I will discuss in the next session. So then you can go through the problems in the next class. Okay. Okay, thank you.